Pair of setbacks, KayJay Harris and Jason Colson between the quarterback. Rashid is ready. The snap comes back. He drops to throw. He's got time. He floats a deep ball for Chris Henry, and Henry, he has the ball deflected off of his fingertips and incomplete. A little bit to the outside. E-Road Gene on the coverage. And Henry was able to get his mitts on it, but just unable to bring that ball down.
Coverage for the Pirates.
Worth a shot down there, Tony. We had him downfield, and exactly right. If we can get a little more air on that, it would have been helpful when you got a 6'5" guy against a, what is he, 5'9", 5'10", Gene?
5'9", yep. Rashid is 3 out of 7, passing for 61 yards. East Carolina goes with 6 defensive backs on 3rd down and 8. From the 20-yard line, triple receivers out to the left. Rashid takes that snap. He drops back. He looks, flushed out of the pocket. They're after him. Rashid's in trouble, running at the 10. Now he throws downfield, and the pass is going to be intercepted at the 40-yard line. Rashid made a decision that he will regret. He was being pressured, and he forced the ball downfield, and it is intercepted at the 40-yard line. East Carolina will take the ball over at the Mountaineer 40, trailing by 11 points. Tough throw. He had a man, he just could not connect.
He had a defender that really put him in a tough position. He was having to really stretch the perimeter, could not get squared up, and that's a hard throw. That's the time probably just put it out of bounds, and I'm sure he'd like to do it if he had it to do over again.
Mountaineer defense is being given a challenge once again. East Carolina begins this possession at its 40. Art Brown is the lone setback. 3 receivers out to the left. Sophomore quarterback Pinckney taking a deep drop back. Pressure comes. He rolls to his right, still looking downfield. Now he's hit. Now he throws, and the pass is incomplete on the far sideline at the 31-yard line. Craig Wilson, the nose guard, who has come on in place of the injured Ben Lynch, applied the pressure there on Pinckney. Pass intended on that far side for Edwin Rios. It goes incomplete at 2nd down and 10. West Virginia 14, East Carolina 3. No scoring yet here in the 2nd quarter. Pirates trying to take advantage of a West Virginia turnover, the very first of the game. Twin receivers to each side. Motion man comes from right to left on 2nd down and 10. Pinckney looks to his left. He fires the ball, has a man, and the pass is caught. Hauled in inside the 35-yard line by Brian Howard. Lawrence Audina on the coverage, a gain of 7 on the play. Takes the ball inside the 35. They'll officially put him down at the 33-yard line, and that will bring up 3rd down and 3.
Working on floods, Tony. Had 3 receivers to the field that time. We're getting close on pressure. We're just not quite getting him, though. He's doing a good job in the pocket, but I think we're getting close. It's about time for a sack.
The train sound can be heard throughout this stadium. The crowd comes to life. East Carolina facing 3rd down and 3 from the 33-yard line. Pinckney takes the snap. He wants to throw. Pressure comes. Floats the ball over the middle. It is incomplete. Incomplete. And the Pirates now looking at 4th down and 3. And they are going to go for it. Why not? They're a 28-plus point underdog. Down by 11 points. They've got the ball at the West Virginia 33-yard line. They're going to go on 4th down and 3. 3 receivers out wide to the right side. Single setback to the left is Art Brown. Here's the snap. Pinckney looks. Pinckney fires the ball. It is bobbled. It is caught, but it is short of the 1st down. At the 35-yard line, it was caught by Bobby Good. But Anthony Mims and Larry Williams were there to bring him down. And it will be West Virginia football. They'll take it over on downs with 8:38 to go in this opening half. The Mountaineers get the ball back, leading 14-3. All right, West Virginia 1st and 10 from its own 35-yard line. Here's the snap, and it is a handoff, and running hard is KayJay over the 40 to the midfield stripe. He's at the 45 with a stiff arm inside the 30, dragging would-be tacklers with him all the way down to the 18-yard line. A 47-yard jaunt off the left side for KayJay Harris, who goes over the 100-yard mark. KayJay Harris exploded, and about 6 different Pirates tried to bring him down. They could not. The play originally went off to the right side, and KayJay cut it back to the left. A nice stiff arm on his way up the field, And KayJay Harris has crossed over the century mark. Here we go. Quick play for West Virginia. First down and 10 from the 17-yard line. Single setback. Colson gets the handoff. Jason is going to be tripped up at the 15-yard line. A gain of 2 on that one for Jason Colson. Linebacker Chris Moore, one of the nation's top returning tacklers. 148 stops last season. Made that one on Colson. Good opportunity here for West Virginia. It's second down and 8 from the East Carolina 15-yard line. Exactly 8 minutes to go in the second quarter. Mountaineers lead by 11, 14-3. Double tight ends. Single setback. Snap. Handoff. Colson off the left side. He splits through the defense. He's to the 10 to the 5. End zone. Touchdown. Jason Colson from 15 yards away. Colson scores his second touchdown of the evening as the Mountaineers extend that lead.
Promotional consideration is provided by the Holiday Inn of Morgantown. Visit the Saratoga Grill, now serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
A pair of running backs, Towns and Brown, in the backfield. Now they'll break out of the backfield, and East Carolina will go an empty backfield with 4 receivers in the formation and a tight end to the left. Here is Pinckney wanting to throw on first down. Has all kinds of time, and he releases the ball deep downfield, and the pass is broken up and incomplete at the midfield stripe. Robert Tillman, the intended receiver, along with Marvin Towns, both of them were back there too close together, and the Pac-Man Jones, was in the mix, and he got a hand up in there as the ball sails incomplete. Second down and 10.
So close to getting the quarterback that time too, Tony, where our guys are working awful hard on pressure. I know that's one thing they want up front. They're trying to get good pressure to the quarterback from the defensive line without blitz help, and almost had it that time.
21-3, West Virginia leads midway through the second quarter. Second down and 10 for ECU from its 10. Single setback is Towns. Quarterback Pinckney again wants to throw, dropping back deep. Pressure comes, ball incomplete. That right there was West Virginia pass rush. Craig Wilson with a good job along with Keelan Dykes, and they put the pressure on Pinckney, and the ball goes incomplete.
Real good job. Great push that time, Tony. When the offensive line gave ground, they gave a lot of ground. Real good job in there.
Now it is third down and 10. East Carolina has thrown on its first 2 plays in this possession. They want to put it up. They throw a bunch. 2 tight receivers to the left side, and Pinckney has the ball. Pinckney is pressured. Pinckney steps up, floats the ball high, and again he is incomplete for his intended man, Edwin Rios, over on the right side. Jason Hardy again with a blast into the backside of the quarterback Pinckney, and Pinckney is slow as he heads back over to the far sideline. All right, now Doherty punting from his own end zone. Awaits the snap. Kick travels from our right to left. Long count. Snap comes back. Doherty gets the punt away. Nice kick, end over end. Pac-Man going to get a return. Starts from the Mountaineer 45 to the midfield stripe. Reverses his field. He's going to take a big, wide, looping angle to the right. They're still after him. Again crosses over the midfield line. He is hit and spun around at the 45-yard line. 45 yards on the punt. 9 more yards on the return for Pac-Man Jones. I formation for the Mountaineers. KayJay dots the I. Here's the snap. Toss play left side for KayJay. Looking for a crease. He finds one. Puts his head down and takes that ball inside the 45-yard line and takes it down to the 42-yard line for a gain of 4 yards. So KayJay Harris in this season opener has gone over the 100-yard mark, running very well so far this evening. He has scored 1 touchdown. He has picked up 137 yards on 11 carries. Quick tempo by the Mountaineers. Second down and 6 from the 42 of East Carolina. Charles Hales in as a receiver. Here's the snap. Again, KayJay on the carry. KayJay through the line of scrimmage. There he goes again. He's at the 30, to the 25, at the 20, and he slips down inside the 20-yard line. He almost had a breakaway touchdown. Demetrius Hodges tripped him up. KayJay Harris with 25 more yards on the ground. He goes to 162 yards in this opening half, and the Mountaineers will have a first down and 10 at the 17-yard line of the Pirates.
Pretty well blocked that time, and he's getting a good feel for that too, Tony. This is great game experience for all these guys.
In football terms, he's getting lathered up. First and 10 Flanker left, split end to the right, and the snap, and the handoff again, this time to Jason Colson, and he'll get the ball down inside the 15-yard line. About the 14.5 is all.
Tripped up by Eric.
2 yards on that pickup. That Mountaineer offensive line doing a very solid job so far.
15-yard line.
Rich Rodriguez says they go into each game trying to rush for 200 yards on the ground. Well, they're getting that here this evening. 21-3 is the score. 2nd down and 8 coming up for the Mountaineers. Ball is at the 15-yard line of the Pirates. 5:40 and counting in this opening half. 2 receivers out to the left, single receiver to the right, shotgun snap. And they're going to run a double reverse. Colson gives the ball over to Charles Harris. Here comes Chachi. Chachi to the 10. Chachi puts his nose down inside the 5. He keeps going, driving to the 1-yard line. But a penalty marker has been thrown on the play. A great run by Charles Hales, but there was blockers downfield where you normally get a holding call, and the official does signal holding against West Virginia. It will come back. Boy. 2nd down now and 7 for the Mountaineers. The ball comes back to the 14-yard line. Single setback. Here's the snap, and here comes KayJay looking off the left side, and he will put his helmet down and take the ball just inside the 10-yard line for a 4-yard pickup.
Harris.
Kyle Chase, the strong safety, a true sophomore, who played in 8 games last season for the Pirates, in on that tackle. Straight I formation for the Mountaineers. Receiver to each side. Rasheed Marshall takes the snap, hands off to KayJay. KayJay Harris into the end zone. It's a touchdown for the Gold and Blue from 5 yards away. KayJay Harris scores again, his 2nd of the evening. And the Mountaineers extend their lead with 4:46 to go here in this 2nd quarter, out to 27-3. KayJay Harris has just scored from 5 yards out, and the Mountaineers have built a 28-3 advantage over East Carolina. ECU sends a bunch of receivers, 3 tightly grouped up to the right side on 1st down and 10. Art Brown's the single setback. Brown gets the handoff. Brown looking for room, but really there's no room to go, and he'll be mauled and pushed back for a tough 1-yard pickup. Good job by the Mountaineer defense. Warren Young is in there for the Mountaineer defense. Ben Lynch, who has been injured, has not returned.
Gain of a yard, 2nd and 9 from the 40-yard line.
Quarterback James Pinckney is just 1 of his last 6 pass attempts from -2 yards. 2nd down and 9 from the 40-yard line. Art Brown, the lone setback, twin receivers to the left. Single receiver out wide right. And Pinckney hands the ball off on a delay, and he'll go nowhere. Art Brown will be hit and dropped. Great job that time by Jeff Nochel. The walk-on linebacker from Fairmont was right on top of him. Good job by the Gold and Blue defense. It is 3rd down and 12. Our score, 28-3. West Virginia leading ECU. Mountaineers scored on their opening possession of the game.
3rd and 12.
ECU answered with a field goal on its first possession, but since then, it's been all West Virginia. Here we go. 3rd down and 12. Shotgun formation. 2 receivers wide out right. Single receiver left. Pinckney takes the snap. Deep drop back. Steps up into the pocket. He floats the ball, and it is incomplete at the 40-yard line. Looking there out of the backfield for Art Brown. Craig Wilson and Keelan Dykes on the pass pressure for West Virginia. And East Carolina will punt that football back to the Mountaineers with 3:14 showing here in this opening half.
Pinckney got hit right on the throw that time. We're doing a better job of pressure. As this game goes on, we're getting better pressure to the quarterback.
Ryan Doherty is the punter for East Carolina. Mountaineers put 8 on the line. Now they break off as the punt sails high into the air. Pac-Man going to make the catch. Here he comes from the 25, runs over the 30, the 35 to the 40. Here comes Pac-Man over midfield. Pac-Man Jones running at the 40, the 30, the 25, the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. End zone, touchdown. Pac-Man Jones from 75 yards away. Pac-Man took it down the field, and he went all the way for the score. What a beautiful play. It is 34-3 West Virginia. And this sellout crowd is obviously on its feet and loving what it sees.
Point out of the hold of George Shell.
Shotgun look for ECU.